Why do you guys keep falling for the wrong person?
Feel ko it's a confidence thing. Yung parang if you don't love yourself enough, kahit anong gawin nila, kahit bigyan ka lang nila ng sobrang ounce of attention, of love, kakagat ka na. Kasi feel mo hanggang dun lang pwede mo eh. Feel mo hanggang dun lang yung worth mo. So if you don't value yourself enough, if you don't love yourself enough, or pati sa sarili mo kulang ka sa attention, kung ano man dumating sa'yo, kakagat ka na lang din kasi feel mo, hanggang dun na lang eh.
Oo.
Yun lang yung nare-receive mo eh.
You don't
lang
know
yung-
that there's something
Oo.
more.
Yun lang yung nakasanayan mong ma-receive. Hindi mo na alam na meron pa palang
Mas
other
beyond,
options.
oo.
For example, kinikita ka lang ng gabi. Night shift lang kayo, night duty lang kayo, ganyan. Pero ang nakasanayan mo, ganun lang. Pero once na may biglang nag-initiate sa'yo na, tara, let's go for coffee ng morning, hindi mo siya ikikitain kasi hindi mo nga siya sanay na ganun yung ginagawa mo.
Nagiging uhaw ka sa bare minimum.
Oo.
I mean, may question ako. If ever na kunwari yung manliligaw nyo is, kunwari may manliligaw kayo,
Oo.
and then one time, hindi mo naman siya nahuli, pero somebody is nag-approach sa'yo, na yung manliligaw mo is galing sa cheating, like siya yung nag-cheat, yung nanligaw sa'yo. Is it red flag ba? Pero nakikita mo naman na, oh, he was kind, nag-effort.
Feel ko it is if you believe na once a cheater is always a cheater. Like once a cheater, you're always a cheater. But naniniwala ba kayo sa ganun?
Would you take risk ba? Na, okay, sige, sagutin na kita.
I would, but I would be very cautious.
So, would you accept his love or not?
Ako pag siguro alam kong cheater siya before, parang mapapaisip talaga ako at first. Kasi syempre, hindi ka naman talaga agad papasok sa ganun unless tangang-tanga ka dun sa tao eh. Hindi ka papasok dun sa relationship na yun, lalo na alam mong cheater siya before. Magiging cautious ka nga muna.
But I believe people can change.
Oo, yun din. Ako din naman, hindi ako firm believer na cheater are always cheaters. Kasi I've seen people na pag gusto talaga nila magbago, they will.
So, after a bad relationship, how do you heal a broken heart?
Ako nag-inom lang ako nang nag-inom nun. Ganun yung dating. Pero hindi ako nag-heal nun. Yung point ko that time is mawala lang siya sa utak ko. Pero hindi ako nag-heal with that kind of thinking na idadaan ko sa alak yung broken heart ko. Napadpad ako sa point na iba-iba na yung mga kasama ko, iba na yung mga taong nakakasalamuha ko. Nawawala yung utak ko sa kanya. Parang
You're
nawawala
trying to
siya.
forget.
Oo, nakakalimutan ko siya for a bit. Pero once na nag-start na naman siya mag-start na naman ako mag-relapse, wala, balik na naman. So, iinom na naman, parang ganun. So,
Feel ko it's just it's a cycle of finding the next distraction, the next big thing that can distract you from
Mhm.
thinking of that certain person. Whether it's going out, finding somebody new, getting a rebound.
Traveling.
Kasi ganun din yung ginawa ko eh. Parang ang ginawa ko lang, I would just find something to do or somebody to be with or someplace to go. Any distraction, as long as it's a distraction na hindi ko na siya iniisip, is good enough.
Mhm.
But eventually, parang it's gonna catch up to you eh. As much as you try to move on through these distractions one way or another, if you find somebody new, ang mangyayari dyan, you're gonna start comparing. Ay, ex ko, di ganyan eh. Ay, ex ko, ay, mas masaya ako dati eh. So, one way or another, it's gonna catch up to you, yung distractions mo. At that point, everywhere that you go, siya pa rin hahanapin mo. Kasi hindi ka pa nakaka-move on. Pero hindi natin nasagot, so paano nga mag-move on?
Hindi ko din alam eh. Paano mo mag-move on?
I think it starts by you choosing yourself. You choosing to put the love that you want to give to other people. Instead, just give all that love that you can give to other people to yourself.
Oo.
Yung
Kasi-
love na yon, yung attention na yon, imbis na ibigay mo, isayang mo sa iba, sarili mo na lang ibigay mo.
Kasi once you know na kung ano yung dapat mong ma-feel, anong dapat mong makuha, anong deserve mo, yun na yung hahanapin mo sa other people eh. Kasi kapag mali pa din yung hinahanap mo sa ibang tao, hindi mo pa din tinatry i-heal yung sarili mo from your past mistakes.
Pero ang hirap kaya to restart after
Oo, shit.
after a bad relationship. As in, ako nga, since long term ako, lagi ako sanay na may kasama ako. So, nung nag-end yung 6-year relationship ko, I didn't even know how to be alone. Alam mo yung pupunta lang ako sa cafe, like, tataranta ako, di ko alam.
Paano
Kasi
mag-order?
hindi ako sanay na mag-isa ako eh. Mag-order nga lang parang, hindi ko alam, kinakabahan ako or something like that.
Kasi you spent 6 years, tapos biglang isang iglap.
You're alone
Wala
na
na siya.
transition sa bigla.
Oo, biglang transition yun. So,
Nang wala
mahirap
turnover,
talaga. Oo.
no? Charot. Pero ang hirap kasi naman talaga ng 6 years ba naman?
Tagal
Eh,
yun.
sa sobrang haba ng memories yun, kumbaga, kung sa language pa, memoryado na kita.
Ano yung ibang ginawa mo to move on other than drinking?
Entertaining somebody ba is part ng pag-move on?
Rebound.
Oo.
Iba.
Actually, parang naging hobby ko. Naging hobby na ba? Pero napansin ko din kasi yun na every time na hindi talaga nag-workout yung kausap ko, I find another person to talk to. Para mawala yung feelings ko sa kanya. So, yun na talaga yun. Naging cycle ko na siya. So, parang naisip ko na din na hindi ako nawalan ng kausap. Hindi ako nawalan ng kausap. So, siguro, kaya hindi din ako naniniwala sa 3-month rule.
Talaga?
Hindi may 3-month rule.
Parang after you break up, you need to stay single for 3 months,
months.
out of respect dun sa
person.
past relationship mo. I feel like it's not always the case.
Unless may cheating involved.
But if you guys ended in good terms, feel ko you should give it time.
Oh, yun.
Kasi it's not just out of respect, it's also time for you to
Choose
find yourself and be alone and to learn from that relationship. Hindi yung one guy or one girl to the next.
Kaya nga sabi mo, it only applies pag nasa healthy yung breakup. I've never had a healthy breakup.
Feel ko
like,
if you were done wrong naman, there's
like
no point.
always laging iniwan, left hanging, nag-cheat yung person. Kaya lagi talaga akong may kausap na kasunod. Parang,
Pero ikaw,
Pero
make
feel ko
all decision niya
important
sa'yo.
na you spend time alone. Kasi iba yung pagkatao mo when you're in a relationship and iba ka when you're alone. It's a big difference.
medyo na-realize ko na din naman na yun ngayon.
Kasi parang nagiging codependent ka on not a specific person but on a partner.
Oo. Parang yun na nga din. Lagi kung kailangan na may kasama.
Yun nga. Kasi nga hindi mo alam kung paano maging mag-isa.
Hindi ko kaya mag-function mag-isa. Kaya ko, pero dapat alam ko sa utak ko na
May somebody
May
ka.
somebody
Yun nga. But I've done that before. As in,
diba?
ang tagal ko, after nung long term ko, parang I jumped from, not relationship naman, but from dating this person to the next.
kausap. ganun.
Just so I can find somebody that might be able to catch up, somebody that might be able to be the same as before. But kung nakikita ko shit, it's not like my ex. Sige, next.
Oo.
Pero kasi kung sabihin mo, you have a friends naman. Pero kasi yung friends, hindi mo naman
Oo.
kasi pagmamayari yun sila.
Hindi siya enough eh. Iba naman yung platonic support sa romantic involvement.
Yung mga lahat ng past heartbreaks nyo, ano yung one thing na natutunan nyo dun?
Feel ko, I learned that it's important that you take your relationship seriously, but it's also important that you never forget yourself in the process. Important na mahalin mo siya, alagaan mo siya, pero mahalin mo din sarili mo, alagaan mo din sarili mo. Respect yourself enough para if ever may ginawa siyang mali, if ever may something that doesn't reach your standards, respect yourself enough to walk away. And love yourself enough to walk away. Hindi yung puro sacrifice ka lang for that person. Just to save the relationship. Who will save you?
True.
Diba?
How about this one? In this one particular na situation is, matatawag bang wala ka ng respeto sa sarili mo? For example, yung jowa mo is nahuli mo nag-cheat, but you still with that person. Wala ka namang respeto sa sarili mo na, shit, tinaktan ako nito, nagloko, na may nahuli ka sa messenger, may nakikipagkita siya sa iba, pero still, tinatanggap mo pa rin siya.
Pag ganun kasi ako, once na may ginawa ka na sa akin ganun, aalis na agad ako eh.
Talaga?
Ayoko na kasing mag-spend ng time. As in, once nag-cheat ka na sa akin, hindi na kita babalikan. Promise. Siguro, ayoko na kasing mag-spend ng time na parang hahabulin ko pa siya, magmamakaawa ko na wag mo na yan ulitin.
Pero nag-sorry naman daw.
Ayoko nang mag-sorry. Bakit? Gaganti ako. Ayoko nang ganun. Kasi once talaga na nahuli kita na something, nahuli kita na ganito, ganyan yung
And agad.
And agad.
No discussion.
No discussion. Kasi nagawa mo eh. Hindi mo ako naisip at that time na ginagawa mo yun. Tapos naisip mo, magsusorry ka kasi nahuli kita. Di ba?
They're only sorry kasi nahuli sila.
Yeah, nagsusorry ka lang kasi nahuli kita, nalaman ko. Hindi ka na, never mo maiisip na mag-sorry kung di kita nahuli. So, wala. End na. Tapos na yun. Kahit magmakaawa ka pa dyan, umiyak ka pa dyan.
Paano kung naka-move on ka na pero bumalik siya?
May ganun ako.
Paano?
Meron
Ano nangyari?
akong parang ex na hindi to yung long term. Pero lagi niya akong tinatry balik-balikan.
The one who
Every-
ghosted.
Hindi naman, iba to. Lagi niya akong tinatry balikan.
Mm.
Tapos, when I was young, syempre, in the back of my head, siguro I still had feelings for that person. Pero babalikan niya ako and then hindi niya paninindigan. Tapos, next year ulit, babalikan ako tapos hindi niya paninindigan. It came to a point na nung COVID na, basta medyo matanda na kami. That was like starting mga high school pa ako eh. And then pag-graduate na ako ng college, bumalik siya sa akin out of
For
nowhere.
what?
As in, pumunta siya sa bahay ko out of nowhere, in the middle of the night.
Huh?
After years na hindi kami nag-uusap, pumunta siya sa bahay ko, tumawag siya. Unknown number to ha.
Oo.
Sabi niya, hi, I'm outside. Sabi ko, wait, I'll go. Kasi naalala ko na agad yung
Alam mo
boses
na,
eh.
alam
I'm
mo
like,
na
what
yung
the fuck?
boses. Oo.
Wait, kilala ko to. And then, nandun siya sa labas.
May jowa
Sorry.
ka at that time.
Wala, ito yung heartbroken era ko. Nandun siya sa labas. Nakapark sa bahay ko. So, nagulat ako, natatandaan niya kung saan yung bahay ko. Kasi it's been years, more than 5 years. And then, I sat in the car. I was like, what are you doing here? Ang ginawa niya, he showed me letters he's been writing for more than 4 years to me every single day. 4 notebooks or 5 notebooks. Back to back yun or something. Basta notebooks filled with letters to me that he wrote to every single day for the past how many years. But never told me up until this point. Out of nowhere, and all these years you loved me, but you couldn't say it. All these years you're just there, but you never acted on it. Sabi niya, I was a coward, ganon. And he even showed me a tattoo, and a tattoo inspired by me. Hindi naman pangalan ko. But, so I'm like, after all these years, binabalik-balikan mo ko. Syempre ako, I hurt like, you're gonna do something with me? You're gonna try to do something with me? Hindi mo paninindigan, mawawala ka doon sa buhay ko. And it's been years. Tapos ako parang, ba't ngayon mo lang pininindigan yung feelings mo sa akin after years? Long story short, binigyan ko na naman ng chance siya.
Shit.
And to be honest, siya talaga yung perfect boyfriend. As in, anything that you would want in a partner, siya talaga yun. Ang bait niya sa akin, sobrang loving niya, mahal naman ako ng pamilya niya. Masipag naman siya and everything. But every time nakikita ko siya, ang iniisip ko na lang, it's too late.
Oo.
I've moved on. Alam mo yung tinatry ko ipilit sa sarili ko to want this guy. Pero because he just came back too late, hindi ko na kaya habulin yung past na eh. Hindi ko na kaya habulin yung past na gusto ko pa siya. Just for the sake na nangihinayang ako na ang bait pala niya. Ganyan pala siya
Mas ganun pala na-feel niya towards
Oo.
you.
Like, sa sobrang love niya ako, I wanted to love him back. Kasi grabe yung gesture na yun eh.
Oo.
Those notebooks, like even my mom read it. One time yung mom ko naiyak nung nabasa niya yung mga notebook kasi grabe daw. Sobrang saya siya kasi may nagmahal daw sa anak niya ng ganun na tunay to that extent. So when you hear that, parang grabe, this guy's the perfect guy. But it wasn't enough for me to love him back. So ang dami kong times that I would give it a chance, give it a try, even though I know naman in my heart na hindi ko siya gusto eh. Love ko siya, grateful ako para sa kanya, pero up until a certain point lang, parang hindi ko kaya to do anything more. Because he came back too late. Pinanindigan na lang niya ako nung wala na.
Pag-graduate ka na.
Well, hindi naman sa pag-graduate na. May job na nga ako and everything eh.
Ah.
As in, hatid sundo niya ako sa work, ganon. But, high school pa lang kami. Pinanindigan na
Tagal,
lang niya ako nung
oo.
nagtatrabaho na ako.
Matagal yun. Sobrang tagal yun. Para siyang back burner story.
Seryoso.
May mga ganun kasi, may mga back burner stories na kahit anong, kunyari for me, yung back burner story ko is, ayun din, high school talaga yan eh. High school yan magsisimula.
High school sweethearts, no?
Oo. High school kayo magkakakilala. Super, never kami nagka-label, never kami nagka-something official. Pero, lagi kaming, yung astahan namin sa isa't isa is more into a relationship. Ganyan, sobrang sweet. Ganun. So, syempre, ako, kilig-kilig, nakakatawa, ganun yung trato niya sa akin. Pero, there are times na bigla siyang mawawala. Out of nowhere. E di pagkawala niya, hindi ko naman alam kung habulin ko siya kasi wala akong hahabulin sa kanya.
Pero siguro nasanay siya na babalik-balikan ka lang niya. Because he knows that you're just an option.
Mm-hmm.
You're an option that will readily and happily take him back all the
Kaya
time.
nakailang balik siya sa akin.
Ba't pumayag ka na bumalik-balik siya?
Natutuwa ako sa presence niya. Parang, wow. Tanga, di ba? Parang,
Bobo mo dun?
wow.
80-80?
Oo, wow, ano naman, parang laging, naisip niya pa din ako, ganun. Kasi every time na magkasama kami, ang nangyayari is, lagi niyang papakita na yung pictures namin is nasa phone niya. As in, super old photos namin, nasa phone niya lang. Ewan ko ba't andun. Parang, bakit mo pa kinikip? Pwede mo namang i-delete. Ganun. Kaya parang,
But that makes you delulu
Oo,
enough to be
parang,
like,
oo.
okay,
oh, so he's thinking
madaming
of
babae,
me.
but I'm the
Ganun.
best.
Oo, ganun. Kaya, every time na bumabalik siya, okay lang ako ng okay, ganun. Tapos meron talaga yung isang time na tinanong ko na siya, ay, ba't di mo ako pinupursue or ba't di natin to i-move to a next level? Parang, sabi niya sa akin, natatakot daw siya. So parang, doon na ako na-turn off. Sabi
Natatakot
ko,
sa?
natatakot ka saan? Di ka naman natatakot na bumalik sa akin every time lagi mo akong i-ghost. Parang ganun. So, wala, nung nalaman ko natatakot siya, I think it's just an excuse na
Yeah.
ginamit niya para lang nasa grasp niya pa din ako na every time na lagi siya magme-message sa akin ng ganito, kamusta ka na? Saan ka? Mga ganong message kasi una laging message niya eh. After nun, wala. Ngayon, hindi ko na din, mutuals kami, pero hindi na siya,
Ina-entertain.
hindi niya na ako message. Buti,
Siguro kasi nakita din niya that you're in a happy and healthy relationship, so
Oo.
there's no point.
Kunwari, after breakup, is it necessary ba na may closure pa?
Feel ko oo, kasi you will go crazy looking for answers.
Pero kung
Pag-
nag-ghost ka naman,
pag hindi ka kasi naka-receive ng closure, hindi mo makukuha kung yung mga tanong na bakit. Anong ginawa ko? Anong ginawa niya? Anong nangyari sa amin? Anong pagkukulang ko?
Pero siguro, closure is just another excuse then to have another chance or another conversation. Kasi at the end of the day, kung nawala na siya eh. No amount of explanation will bring the love back. No amount of sorries and I love yous will bring it all back through closure.
Kasi once na nag-end na yun, tapos nag-mutual naman kayo in that end,
There's no going back.
wala na. Yung closure talaga is just a reason na para isipin nyo, baka pwede pa. Baka pwede ko pa siyang luhuran na magsasorry pa ako ulit. Baka mauto ko pa ulit siya. Yung mga ganong bagay.
Actually, yung closure ko was I used it to try and get back. Para lumuhod lang ako to try and take me back. Ganun.
Pero never in my life ako naka-receive ng closure.
Talaga?
Like,
Ang dami naman unanswered questions
Uh-huh.
pag ganun. Closure is their absence.
sometimes kasi magli-lead yun ng overthinking.
Kaya kapag hindi mo talaga alam yung yung sagot sa tanong na bakit ganito, ganyan, hindi mo na siya masasagot pag binalikan mo yung taong yun. It's like you're reading a book na you've read so many times, same ending. Kahit anong gawin mo, same start kahit mag-iba man yung mangyayari sa gitna, same ending. Kaya wala ding news kahit mag-closure kayo or kung magkabalikan kayo.
Pero kung wala kayong closure, feel ko it takes a toll on your confidence. Iisipin mo, anong kulang sa akin? Hindi ba ako kamahal-mahal? Ba't di niya ako pinili? If you don't tell me the reason, I'll always think that it's because of me and something I did.
Parang feel mo hindi mo maaayos sarili mo for the next relationship if hindi mo alam kung ano
What went wrong?
Oo. Kasi pag nalaman mo kung anong kulang mo sa last relationship, at least kahit pa paano, maayos mo siya sa next mo. Kasi pag hindi mo talaga yun alam, you'll just have to do that same thing to the next person. Tapos, what if ganun ulit mangyari? Cycle na naman siya. So, yeah.
Actually, may tanong pa pala ako. Kung nga manliligaw niyo ba maraming ex, red flag ba yun?
Feel ko at this age, dahil medyo matanda-tanda na tayo, hindi
Hindi
na. Kasi you've all gone through a
Try.
lot eh.
Try and try.
It's okay nga na you date a lot of people, not to meet other people, but to meet and get to know yourself. Kasi one way or another, when you date somebody new, you're gonna learn something new about yourself as well.
Oo.
But I like this, I stand for this, I only respect this, I cut off when it's about this. So, good thing din na they've been through other relationships. Para mas kilala na nila sarili nila and what they want and what they're looking for. Hindi yung first ka tapos experiment ka lang pala.
Oo.
Like, especially for like LGBT people, di ba? Kung first boyfriend or girlfriend ka, hindi ka sure if curious lang sila
Oo, nila.
or yun talaga yung sexuality nila. You're not sure.
Ikaw, bilang galing sa long-term relationship, sa current mo bang jowa ngayon, hindi ba siya na-pressure na, ay shit, itong jowa ko ngayon is from 6 years relationship?
Feel ko may times na nape-pressure siya. Kasi nga, it was a big part of my life. But lagi lang naman yung assurance na it ended for a reason. I'm here with you now for a reason. It didn't work out for a reason. Parang, yun nga like ko sasabi, grateful ako for the past and I won't speak badly about my ex because that's my ex. And may pinagdaanan din naman kami whatsoever. Pero hanggang dun na lang siya.
Oo.
Ayoko na siya in my present, ayoko na siya makita in my future. I don't want anything to do with that because that part of my life is done. Everything else moving forward, dapat is with Krisha na nga.
Tsaka I'm a firm believer of what happens for a reason.
Oo.
Happens for a reason. Kung kaya yun nangyari, kasi yun na talaga yun. Decision mo yun, kaya nag-lead up to that specific action. Kaya if nagawa mo na yun na yun. Wala nang reasoning out kung bakit mo ginawa yun. At the end of the day, may nag-cause siya na nag-break kayo, nag-cheat ka, good or bad man yan, ginawa mo pa din siya. So, sa susunod na lang, parang hayaan mo na lang siya. Parang ganun.
Pero, for example, after so many breakups, like sa lahat ng pain, traumas, may courage pa ba kayo na maghanap ng love life again? Like to start again?
After nung long term ko, ayoko na talaga. As in, wala akong gana. Pero if you come into my life, I'll try. But it wasn't intentional na, okay, I'll date you to get married, to whatever. Parang for so long, I was just very detached. Kasi yun siguro yung trauma response ko. Yun siguro yung defense mechanism ko to being abandoned. I'm scared na somebody else I care about will abandon me and will betray me. So I'll just distance myself from everything. I'll just build a wall so I don't get hurt. I'll just keep it safe, distance myself from all the feelings. And that went on for years. But then I realized ko na, in the end, kawawa din naman ako. If I just keep building a wall around myself, that what kind of life is that? Na stagnant emotions lang, no highs, no lows, because I'm so scared of feeling happy, I'm so scared of feeling sad. I'm just in the middle, living life and
Playing
cruising
safe
through
lang.
it with no intention and with technically not living it to the fullest kasi nga sobrang takot mo. You prevent yourself from being happy, diba? But I feel like if you've gone through a lot and you have that trauma in you, it's your responsibility to heal it. Kasi if you don't heal it while you're in a new relationship, you're gonna carry that burden to your new partner. Tapos siya na lang, problema na lang niya yun. Imbis na you fix it on your own, dinadala-dala mo pa yung baggage mo from before to a new relationship. Imbis na maging okay kayong dalawa, you also damage your partner in the process. Which nagagawa ko din naman at napagsasabihan din naman ako ni Krish.
Same shit.
Yun naman, pero lagi ko sinasabi, like, babe, sorry, kasi nasanay ako sa ganito, ito kasi yung nangyari sa akin dati. But it's never an excuse.
Oo.
It's never it's a valid emotion,
But
it's never an excuse to act that way. Kasi,
Na lagi.
Na lagi.
Hanggang ngayon, ganun ka pa.
kasi it's my responsibility to heal my trauma and not my partner's. As much as possible, they can be there to help and to guide, pero to put that responsibility on them, ang selfish na natin to do that.
Totoo. Actually, ngayon nga, this relationship ko lang din na-realize na super hindi ko kaya mag-sorry dati. Ang taas ng pride ko dati. Kahit sorry. Kahit sa chat na sorry, hindi ko yung matatype kasi
Sino ka
nasa
ba?
utak ko sinabi ko pa din siya. Kahit sorry, ano sorry? Bakit ganun? Wala talaga ngayon. Parang once na nagkamali lang ako, kahit slightest bit, na parang feel ko magagalit na siya. Magsasorry na agad ako. Meaning nun, nag-grow na din ako kahit paano.
Same. Yung dati, kung kapag galit ako, mawawala ako. Ito yung with,
Oo.
after no long term.
Oo,
As in,
diba?
I will disappear. Kunyari, pupunta ako Batangas, hindi mo alam, pupunta ako Cebu.
Ang mahal mo naman mag-get
Mga 2 weeks na hindi ka kausapin.
Nag-reactivate lang ako.
Pero
may afford.
basta, aalis ako, I'll be very, very far. Or at least I won't talk to you for days or a week or 2 weeks. Pero nung kay Christian na parang, sorry na ako.
Ayusin na, gusto mo na.
Kung ayaw ko, kunyari, galit ako, or magkaaway kami, what I will do is, from Alabang, I'll just go to BGC. I'll show up, pero hindi ako magsasalita. Kasi, ito na yung sorry ko eh. Ikaw magsalita. Parang, I'll show up, but you apologize, and then I'll apologize. At least, I did my part. I'm trying. Slowly. Ma-pride.
Pero at least, hindi na super ma-pride. Unti na lang. Yan. Basta yung mga ganun. Para kung papatayin pag mag-sorry dati. Parang, may nananakal sa akin ganun. Huwag ka mag-sorry, ganun.
part din ba ng pag-move on yung pakikipag-hook up sa iba?
I wanted that. I wanted to want that. Kasi nga, it's the norm no? Yung parang you find somebody else, you find a new body, you go out and do things. As in, every week ko yun tinatry to push myself to do. Kasi nga, I lived in BGC na eh. I literally lived 2 minutes from Silo. Tapos lagi akong nasa bars with my friends. Kasi mga friends ko, parang nasasayangan sila sa kondo ko. Kasi nga, wala akong
Malaki.
sinasama, mag-isa lang ako lagi. And I'm like, I want that, pero hindi ko talaga siya kaya kasi I'm not that type.
At
least-
But great for the people na kaya yun. I love that
Thank
for you. Great for you! Nainggit din ako sa'yo at some point, pero hindi ko talaga
Fun
kaya.
siya, masaya siya, pero hassle siya.
What do you mean by hassle?
With all-
kukulitin ka ng kukulitin, di ba?
Kukulit-kulitin ka nung mga people na...
Eh, gusto niya man yun.
Pero
I
dapat
mean,
may
yun, like-
ano kayo. that
Like, for
may-
example, nag-hookups kayo tonight.
Oo.
Mm.
Tapos kukulitin ka niya, no, kailan ulit?
Hindi, pero
But
hindi
don't you
lahat
want that?
ganun. Hindi
Hindi
lahat
lahat
ganun.
ganun.
Hindi lahat ganun.
Mm.
Unless, minsan, kunyari, pag na-meet mo lang sa bar, yun lang, tapos na, done. Hindi mo na sila makikita ever. Unless nag-exchange kayo ng socials, dun may...
So may times talaga na you just do it and don't talk ever.
na,
Yeah.
yeah. And, may mga...
No strings attached.
Talaga, like, wala ka na dapat, kung makita mo lang ulit sila ever, siguro,
Uy!
tama na yun. Parang,
Hey, you're familiar.
ako magtatago ako pa ganyan, like, what? Ganun talaga. Minsan, pag ayaw ko na ulit sila makita. Pero kapag siguro nag-enjoy naman ako, gusto ko yung company nila. Tapos kapag kasi may mga intellectual kami na pag-usapan, ganun, okay naman. Pwede ko siya maging friend.
Kasi may mga tao that can separate romance and sex eh.
Kasi kapag, sabihin na natin, kasi pag na-separate mo yun, at least kahit pa paano, hindi ka mahihirapan. May distinguish kung yun lang yung gusto nila. And then yun lang, kung friendship lang gusto nila, or kung sex lang gusto nila. Kasi ako, ang lakas ng radar ko pag ganun eh. Parang may iba kasi na paligoy-ligoy pa sa sinasabi, pero yun lang din naman yung gusto nila. Ako ang sasabihin ko pag ganyan, sabihin mo na. Hindi mo na ako kailangang
Paikot-ikutin.
pakikot-ikutin, ganyan. Kasi, kung
So kapag sinabi nila sa'yo na I only want sex, it's easy for you to detach and just
tapos na
focus
siya.
on the physical?
Oo. Kasi kapag ganun, hindi ko na sila kakausapin.
Talaga?
Like parang, okay, bye, ganun. Thank you. Good luck. See you.
Does that
next
involve
time.
cuddling or no?
Okay lang din naman sa akin may ganun. Pero basta pag alam ko na hindi talaga sila for future uses na hindi ko na sila kailangan, hindi ko na talaga sila, kung magkwentuhan man kami, hindi ko na aalalahanin. Parang ganun. As in, sobrang fuck up na ng shit ko before.
So it's
Na-master
just
ko na yung
for the
ganun.
moment lang talaga and then after that.
Done na. Wala ka nang lagi.